And there was just one last one that came in. Sunflower, thank you very much for your question. It says, Isaac is not the Messiah in Christianity. Jesus did not marry anyone, let alone a child. Don't compare Muhammad to anyone but Jesus. The difference is Muhammad is the perfect role model in Islam.
Yeah, of course. We believe in all the prophets. We believe that Moses was a prophet, Isa alayhi salam or Jesus is a prophet, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was a prophet. So, I mean, we treat them all equally. We don't, distinguish between them. So, yeah, I mean, Jesus has his own pathway. He didn't get married. Yeah. So, what does that mean? I mean, does that mean that we Muslims, shouldn't get married too? I mean, our Christians shouldn't get married too? No, of course not. It depends on the situation of the time, right? So the reason why Jesus didn't get married was because of his situation, his circumstances. If it were, and we Muslims believe that in the last day when Jesus comes down to earth, we believe in the second coming too. So we believe that when Jesus alayhi salam will come down to earth in the end days, he will get married and he will have children and he will pass away and he will be buried next to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That's what we believe as Muslims.
And he will kill the pigs and break the cross and go to war for the Muslims. And of course fight the Jews.
If you have a problem with an apocalyptic prophecy, I mean, you should read Revelations, okay?
Yeah, so I find it very funny that Muslims always claim to be very believers of all the prophets, but then you don't actually know anything about the prophets because you have no scripture which tells you about the lives of the prophets. You have a few prophets in the Quran,
we do.
of which the life stories are very short, cut very short in a very dumbed down way. You don't accept the Bible as a source. So.